Nights in the Lab. I'm David with Geekenstein, and who am I here with? I wasn't aware you changed your name, Alex.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm a monster now. It's scary.
Yes, so we are coming back to Outlast. And I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited. I think we're gonna get at least past a part I've seen. That's always a good thing for a horror game.
Yeah.
Not expect. Like I said in the last one, I think the last one I did was the last thing I saw was the Doctor, and we were coming pretty close to that. Unless we weren't. I don't know. Who the fuck am I?
I don't know. I've been doing a lot of reading this week, Alex.
What about?
Horror.
Horror. You're kind of a one-trick pony this month.
Why?
It's horror.
I do a lot of horror stuff in general, but I was trying to read, like, I wanted to learn about, like, why do we find horror appealing, you know? Like, what is it that drives people to want to be scared?
The mundane and banal activities of everyday life.
So, well, it's about, a lot of what I read was there's, like, multiple aspects. It's different for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like seeing, like, they talked a lot about, like, slasher movies and how some people identify with the killer, some people identify with the victim, you know, some people feel like the victims are being punished.
Mm-hmm. So they get, like, a resolution that they wouldn't get elsewhere.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure it has a lot to do with adrenaline and dopamine and stuff, you know, like, once you get scared, whether or not you like it, your body gets a chemical that it doesn't usually get, and that's always a... It's like drugs! Yeah. Welcome! You're watching a stream to do drugs.
Well, that's one of the reasons I like it, because I think fear is just, like, a really interesting, like, thing to experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like that sensation, and I like to find horror movies and stuff, because I want that sensation without actually being in danger.
Yeah. No, I get that. I like a slow trickle. I hate cheap scares. They bother me. I would do the heroin instead of the coke.
Get back!
I like it to ease in to scary. Like, I like things to be creepy and subtle. I fucking hate jump scares.
Yeah, and I don't mind jump scares.
I don't feel...
I feel like you gotta earn it, though.
You do have to earn it. It's just really, really hard to earn it properly.
Fuck. Okay.
Don't die.
I forgot what the run button was.
You just let a guy hit you in the face with a pipe. It's a lot less scary if you die. So, what's going on for your Halloween? Do you have any plans yet?
No.
No?
I don't usually do a whole lot on Halloween.
Really?
Well, like, because I go to Halloween Horror Nights in September.
Yeah.
So, like, I get all the really cool stuff done immediately.
Mila, my girlfriend, is doing Disney.
Really?
Yeah, she's coming down for trick-or-treat Disney Halloween time.
I like how she keeps visiting Florida and not telling me.
Well, it's a secret. Don't tell anyone, okay?
Okay.
Promise?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I like it. She's doing it for her sister's something. Birthday. Her birthday. Don't worry, I'm not invited.
I saw a trailer the other day for a horror movie I really want to see. Did you see the trailer for the Babadook?
Babadook. Not familiar. Let's look it up while we do this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you watch it now, but I may have you watch it, like, in between games.
I can watch it now. I can simultaneously watch everything. No one's in the chat. No one gives a fuck about you, I promise.
Fuck you. No one gives a fuck about you.
No, I know. I'm in the chat too. The trip. Whatever this is.
The trip.
The trip? Yeah.
Trip.
I'm in the trip. I like this trailer already. But they all speak English, they do.
No, they're Australian.
Same thing. They're all the same. Every accent's the same nationality.
That's racist.
Yes. Yes, that's... I definitely think we need more designs. They don't seem to come out with designs for things anymore. Like supernatural things. It's like it all died off and everything is like a variation on something we already have.
What's wrong? The Babadook looks weird.
Yeah, that's why I like...
You're congratulating it.
Yes, even though, I mean, technically it's a redesign of the Boogeyman. But, you know, at least it's something. It kind of reminds me of, granted, I haven't seen any sort of reveal yet. It reminds me a lot of Jeepers Creepers.
Aw, that's an unfortunate comparison.
It's unfortunately what it looks like.
Nah, dude, the Jeepers Creepers thing had like wings. It was like a vampire, basically.
Okay, and this guy has really long arms that he holds outward like wings.
I didn't notice that.
Granted, in this 2.5-minute trailer, you don't really get a good shot of it.
No, you only really see the storybook. You get it in like heavy shadow.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell what it is. You just know it's there and it's looming.
Yeah, I can kind of see its face in one shot, and it looks a lot like Jeepers Creepers.
That movie. So they made 2 of those movies.
Yeah, yeah. My ex's mom really liked them. So, I purchased Jeepers Creepers 2. That was a thing that I did. Yeah, there's this one shot, and there's his face. Yep, it's Jeepers Creepers. But the book is really cool to look at. I want the book.
I think it looks nice and scary.
I'm sure it'll be scary. I'm not saying the movie will be like Jeepers Creepers. I'm just saying that the design of the character is very reminiscent.
We can only hope not.
Who actually, now that I think about it, they both kind of look a lot like an exaggerated Jack the Ripper.
Maybe that's what they were going.
Or Jack from Three's Company. Jack Tripper. Not a big Three's Company fan.
Sorry, I'm focusing.
On what?
Outlast.
Not dying? What a prick.
But, I might try to go see it this weekend. I want to see, As Above, So Below before it goes out of theaters.
I've never even heard of that. I don't know what that is. I don't keep up with things anymore.
But horror movies, Alex. It's so close to Halloween.
I know, but Smash Brothers is coming out, so that's where all my focus has been.
Yeah, and you do have both consoles it's on.
Oh my god, my Twitch stream has been open for 2 days straight. It's ridiculous.
No, oh fuck, well, it's a horror movie in the catacombs. Like, people go exploring the catacombs.
Oh, cool.
And there's something down there, like weird old civilization, creepy shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, it sounds neat. I looked at a couple snippets from reviews, and it seems like pretty mediocre, like most horror movies.
Well, yeah. Oh man.
I bet it'll be better than Annabelle.
I don't I wouldn't refute that. I wouldn't.
Do you know what Annabelle is?
Sort of. I know enough to know that I don't care.
The spin-off of The Conjuring?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you see The Conjuring?
I didn't see The Conjuring. Which makes me not want to see Annabelle even more. There was a book... I can't for the life of me remember the name of it off the top of my head right now, but it was a book about all of the structures that are made out of human skeletons. So, like, all of these castles and these big throne rooms, and there's a church made entirely out of bones.
Sounds like my kind of book.
Yeah, it's really, really fast, and it's all real shit. And there's real pictures, and, like, some of them are like, straight, you know, they'd kill a guy, they'd peel him, and they'd, like, add him to a hallway or something. And some of them are, like, super ornate, like, they'd dress up kings and stuff, but then they'd strip his flesh, and then they'd, like, diamond stud his skull, and they'd dress him up. Like, it's cool shit. And they need to do a horror movie in one of those. But man, I cannot remember the name of that book. I wanted to buy it too. It was pretty expensive. I think it was like 75 bucks. It was a big book. Lots of beautiful pictures. I'm going to do a little research. In the meantime, careful of that guy.
Guys.
Careful of that, guys. Oh, man. Just, like, Google search buildings made of bones. There's so much cool shit. Dave!
What?
I want a house made of bones!
Do you really?
I absolutely do.
That's a dumb note.
What? I'm gonna have to read something.
I mean, you don't have to.
That was a dumb note. Probably. I don't know.
Key card to get to the showers. A place I don't really want to go.
So there was another thing. I was just researching it now before I just went blindly into talking about it. Someone had brought up the question of, you know how our blood has iron in it?
Yes.
Of how many people you would have to kill and drain their blood and get the iron out of to forge a sword.
Well, I was thinking you were going to go with, like, coin, but...
Nope, no, a sword. Why would you want a coin? That's ridiculous.
Because it's commemorative and creepy?
So is a sword. I think a sword is creepier.
Well, you're kind of killing people to forge tools to kill more. It kind of makes a little more sense.
Yeah. I want a sword.
Oh, I do too.
So how many do you think?
No, fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Fuck!
Shit. Ass, damn.
Yeah.
Or stupid. My God, he vanished.
That's gross.
Vanished without a trace.
I'm talking about periods.
It was my intention. He thinks we're assholes.
That part stood out for me from when I first played the game, too. He thinks we're assholes.
Oh, yeah. Dude, those guys are fucking terrifying.
They are, because they're naked.
Yeah, well... I mean, I wouldn't say that that's the one reason.
Well, it's because it's what makes them scarier than the other armed psychopaths, is they're also fucking naked.
I think it's the fact that they are intelligent they're not just running after you blindly.
Yeah,
they're having a
true.
conversation about and they're doing it in a logical way.
But
it's not just
in a
as
really
simple.
fucked up way.
Yeah, it's just like they've thought, and that's the scariest kind of stuff to me. When people have taken stuff into consideration, and that's the sense that it makes to them. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat this guy's kidney. Why? I haven't had a kidney in a really long time. I should probably murder him, right? Like, it's just, you could see their thought process, and even though it's terrifying to us, it's like, yeah, this guy's thought about it.
It's, yeah.
You almost want to give him your kidney.
I don't want to hit this button right now. I'm gonna go do something else. That's where it just came from. Let's not go back there. There are naked guys with knives.
So what I'm coming to, a repeated answer. How many people do you think you'd have to kill in order to make a sword?
75.
75? Higher.
300.
That's pretty close. I'll give you that. 357.
Shit.
Yeah, so we got to get started.
But
Well, I mean,
what kind of sword do you want to forge? Like a powerful, awesome sword, which means we have to like vanquish foes, or do you just want to like see how much hobo blood we can get before we have a sword?
I'm thinking realistically, we're not gonna get many powerful foes to take down. I think it's gonna have to be hobo blood. We're past the age of castle raiding. So I think it's going to be mostly hobo blood. But I again, if we're going to be doing this, I guess we each will want a sword, right? I don't want to fight over their sword when we're done.
Of course.
So, what, 718 people?
I've been doing the math.
Well, yeah. It's important to me.
Clearly put some thought into this.
Well, yeah, I want to eat his kidneys. I don't know, they're just so fucking cool to have a sword made of dead people. Like,
Ah!
careful. Don't get murdered.
I don't know where he is, and I don't want to get out of the vent.
That climbing animation is really awkward.
Why?
Because he pulls the camera up, and then he puts it down, and then all of a sudden it's out of his hand, and then you climb up and he pulls it back out.
I guess.
It's almost like he has Velcro strapped to his head, and then he just kind of puts it there for a second.
Motherfucker, run!
You don't really have much choices.
No, I do not.
That was some good grammar there, Alex. Yay, corpses! What would you do if you had to climb your way out of a pile of bodies? Would you be freaked out?
Wouldn't you?
I mean, I guess it depends on the circumstance leading up to it. In this situation, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no. I agree.
But if, like Far Cry 3, maybe I'd be freaked out because you kind of just wake up underneath a bunch of bodies. Spoilers.
That game's really good.
Not on console.
Well, I didn't play it on console now, did I?
I don't know. I'm not you. I do remember you complaining about me not playing it on console. Playing it on console, though.
Well, weren't you playing it on console right after you got your big brand new PC?
Absolutely not.
Oh, no, yeah, that was right. It was 2 years ago.
I mean, it wasn't... Okay, it wasn't bad on console. It was just not $60 worth on console. I would have paid 30 or 40 for it.
Because it ran like asshole.
It ran like pretty assholes. But, I encountered a fantastically terrible glitch.
Did you
That
merge with an elephant?
no. I mean, there was stuff like that, but I can always dismiss stuff like that.
Because that's a weird glitch.
Yeah, and it's not really like it's not game breaking. It doesn't. It almost adds to immersion. Like it depends on the immersion you're looking for, but what happened with me is like you know how you have to scout out camps and then like take down enemies one by one.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's my favorite part of it. So I did that a lot. If I got a headshot off, everybody's animation would stop.
That's super weird.
So, like, a guy would start running, and then he would just stop. But he would be completely interactable. So, I could pop off a bunch of headshots if I wanted, and never get caught. I could also sneak up behind a guy and do the animation to stab him, but he would never move. He would always be in that position. So... and that's how it was for everyone. Like, when they'd call backup and stuff... they'd jump out of the cars and then just be frozen in place.
Weird.
Yeah. And it never fixed itself. Conceptually, that game's pretty awesome, though. I like the stealthy stuff. I like the upgrades. I like the hunting. Hunting was pretty fun. I didn't like the shooting challenges.
I don't even remember those, so...
Because they sucked. The controls were not good enough for them to have challenges like that. So, how's Outlast going?
Pretty tense.
A lot of green and black. A lot of green and black.
Yeah.
Don't die, though.
When you use night vision.
But don't die.
I'm trying not to.
I would try not to die, Dave. Little pig. Oh. Oh, did I just see your buddy?
Shit!
Shit, what was that? Wow, that was pretty awesome. I tried to fake you out, but then something actually happened.
Yep. Oh.
So what exactly are you trying to do right now?
Just escape. We're
Yeah,
still
but
in...
escape where?
Get out of... Because now we're stuck in the asylum. We're trying to get out now. God,
Ooh! Oh, spookies! Just got jump scared.
Dead end. Dead end.
You have to let us out of these large.
Why?
Oh, I see.
I mean, I know you have intent in this place as a journalist.
Yeah.
But I feel like at this point you've gotten enough information.
Yeah.
So when you're like hanging off the edge of the building to climb to the other window, you should just let go at that point.
Well, you're also worried you might not survive the fall, you know.
That's pussy talk. That's serious pussy talk, because, oh no, I'd break my legs, or I would get eaten by mutants. I'd break a leg to not get eaten by mutants.
That's true.
Although, it would probably make it a pretty boring game.
You think?
I'm just making conversation. It's one of those devil's advocate kind of things. When people bring logic into video games. Or like when they do it in movies. You see a horror, you know exactly how every horror movie in the world goes, and you know there's always that black person in the back going, "No, no, don't go in there!
Yeah,
no, don't go in."
They've actually done psychological studies that would say you might go in there, like... When people get stressed out, they don't make the best decisions.
That's true. But they're also more desperate. So I feel like in a situation, you would probably want to run out of the house, even if you, like, if the killer was in front of a door to the exit, you would be so high tension that you might consider just fucking tackling him and trying to run through him before hiding in some closet.
That's true, too.
Especially in my house. My house has got, like, fucking 3 rooms.
I don't know, I just get really mad at people when they're like, oh, I'd never do that. I wouldn't do that. I'd go in there, like, you know, I'd just punch him in the face. Like, no, you wouldn't.
No.
You don't know how you'd act.
Yeah, the person... That shit is fucking obnoxious. Which is like, oh man, this guy killed all my friends. I'd do a sweet ninja flip and drop kick him into hell. Like... And then I put on some sunglasses. Like, that's not how it works, no.
God damn it.
Are you excited for Silent Hill?
Of course. Aren't you?
I didn't play Silent Hill.
You've never played a Silent Hill game?
No, I played some of the first one.
Dude.
Dude. I know.
Dude.
I know. And anyone who just heard that is duding along with you.
2 is...
I know. 2 is the greatest game ever made. The best story ever told. The best sequel to anything ever to exist
it's just
ever.
one of the best horror games ever made. And
I know, and I know...
genre.
And I know every single solitary thing that happens in it, thanks to the internet,
and
so...
it still scared the shit out of me, because I did too. I didn't play it until way late in the game.
How late?
Like 2 or 3 years ago.
Dude!
I played it, fuck you.
Dude! Yeah, I know, I haven't gotten around to it yet. And if I am gonna pick a horror series, I'm gonna go Silent Hill. Like, absolutely. There was always that, like... I don't know, growing up, there was always that conflict between Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
And, well, yeah, obviously Silent Hill, but, like, looking back, I don't even understand why there was a conflict.
Resident Evil.
Not even just that, but why was there an argument at all? They were 2 very different games.
Resident Evil was about survival, and Silent Hill was about fucking with your head.
Yeah. I never quite understood why, because even the original Resident Evil and the first Silent Hill, I'm like, you kidding me? One of these is hilarious. One of these is not scary. Although I will say that the first zombie you encounter in Resident Evil
scared the shit out of me.
Fucking terrifying looking.
And the dogs.
The dogs
jump through the window.
Yeah, jump scare.
But it's an effective jump scare, and
yeah.
then you have to fight them, so it's not just like ooh wow, and then it's done. No, like
yeah.
it's a good one.
Yeah. But I mean, the graphics are so bad that it makes that first zombie even scarier. Like when they did the HD remake, that zombie wasn't nearly as disturbing.
Yeah.
There's something about the way they had to design it due to the graphical limitations that just made it horrifying. And not the scariest moment I've ever seen in games, but probably... Oh, oh. Oh, what's gonna happen? I don't know yet. It's a mystery to me. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Oh. So, as I was, definitely not the scariest thing in games, but probably the scariest still shot I can think of in a game. Still freaks me out.
Yeah, me too. I have some love for those first 3 Resident Evil games. And Code Veronica.
I did play Code Veronica. I never played 2.
4 is really good, but for different reasons.
Hmm. Oh, wait, that's the, Am I thinking of 4 or 5?
4 is the one with Leon.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of 5.
4 is the good one. 5 is not good. Well, 5 is okay. I hated 5 when I first played it, and it's actually okay. 6 is a steaming pile of trash.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say different. Ever. Anywhere.
I have. And they're wrong.
They're wrong. That's...
No, like, I can be respectful of I'm like 90, well, like 80% of the time, I can be respectful of your opinion, but that other 20%, no, you're fucking wrong.
I'm not respectful, you're wrong. I'm a terrible, horrible asshole of a human being, you're wrong. And I didn't even play it, I don't know. I'm arguing for just being a dick.
Oh, no,
I did not like 5, though. I did play 5, and I did not like anything about it.
But I do gotta say, man, those Resident Evil HD remakes, way fucking better than those Silent Hill HD remakes.
Probably.
No, I reviewed the Silent Hill HD collection, which was, 2 out of, at that point, 4 non-HD games.
Oh.
And they were terrible. Like, they ran like shit. 3 ran like shit.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
The,
And in 2, they changed the voice acting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in a bad way.
What was the one... They did a remake of 3 and Code Veronica for the Dreamcast, right?
No, Code Veronica came out for the Dreamcast. They did a remake of 1, 2... They remade all of them on the GameCube.
How? Did...
Well, because the big remake was Resident Evil on the GameCube.
Yes, that I do know.
That's the one they're remaking again.
I guess I only played 1 and Code Veronica. I don't think I ever played 2 or 3 then. I could have sworn I played 3, but if they never came out on Dreamcast...
I never finished 3 or Code Veronica, but I finished 1 and 2.
Tofu, man. Did they ever, fix the problem with Dead Rising 3 on PC?
What was the problem?
That it only ran at 30 frames per second. If you did anything about it, the game would fuck up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to get it, but I don't want to play it like shit. Not that I'm in any fucking rush. I'll probably buy it and then not play it for another 3 years, but, you know. I loves me my Dead Rising, but boy do I hate me my Microsoft.
I don't want to get it on PC because I know I'll get an Xbox One eventually. Fuck! Ah, fuck!
See, that's what you get. That's what you get.
But no, but I want to get it on Xbox One because I want that super ultra Dead Rising. Blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
that's
blah,
really
blah.
cool. That's pretty fucking awesome. Man, you got.
I did get God, and now he won't leave me alone.
You got a boot right to the face. That was pretty great.
I can hear
Dude.
my heart in my headphones.
Why don't you just punch him in the face, man?
Because he's a big dude.
You just punch him in the face, drop kick him into hell. It's pretty easy.
Shut your mouth.
That's what I do.
Shut your mouth, damn it.
So, do you only use battery when you're in night vision?
Yes.
I think we had this description. That's fair.
Does it make like sense? No. Is it better? Yes.
Makes for a better experience, and sometimes you have to suspend your disbelief. I remember when GTA 4 came out, they were talking about how they were contemplating the idea of traffic laws applying. Like, if you ran a red light, or if you sped, like, you might get half a star or something. And they were like, that sounds fucking terrible. Let's not do that.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm playing Sleeping Dogs and driving on the wrong side of the road. And fucking jumping onto cars from motorcycles. And it's fine. Don't even worry about it. Boo!
You got any horror movies you're gonna watch for Halloween, Alex?
No, I usually, like, marathon something. But I've marathoned all the big ones. I've lived too long, is what I'm getting at.
Well, I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff you haven't seen.
There's stuff I haven't seen. I don't have anything, like, really stacked up. There was one kind of shitty one that I wanted to see. But I forget what it was called. It was like Scooby-Doo, but if it was real. And it was like a gore parody. It was something, it had the word Saturday in it.
So I think we should call it here for Outlast. We made it a bit further into the sewers, which is of course where we want to fucking be.
Yay, sewer levels! Deep in the sewer!
Yeah, so thank you everyone, and we will be back later with more Outlast for another day and more games. Yay!
Yay, more game! Oh, boo!